So yesterday I had some help. We put the sand on the top. It was kind of a coarse sand, and I think you can see it right there. I spread it out to try to cover about 1/4 of an inch across all of it. And then we gently set the top on, and you could feel it was wobbly at first. And all we did was like move it just a little bit back and forth, and you could feel it like kind of suck down. Like once it got all the surface area touching, it didn't want to move anymore. So then we looked to see if we had it centered. We had it pretty good. We moved it just a little bit more, and there it is. So I think the coarse sand or even sand is a really good idea. And even now, like when I'm trying to move this, like I'm not grabbing it 2 hands because I could move it then, but with 1 hand and just kind of wiggling, it doesn't wiggle. It feels really solid. I think as far as level, I think it looks really good. So I am thrilled with it. The one thing I am worried about, but you know, you can only worry about so many things, and that is this tree is still growing. It's a very big black walnut, awesome tree. I would say it's about 3 feet across at the base, but it's got a crotch right away, so it's I'm sure the crotch goes way down into here. If that were to break off, which hopefully it's not going to, I don't see any reason that it would. I mean, I do see the way it grows, it kind of ties together there. So hopefully it doesn't. If it did, it's going to come down and maybe take down some fence and stuff. But so if that's still growing, and it is, it could be still pushing up on this. Now, is this enough weight to cause the roots to go sideways instead of trying to push up? I don't know. They're really strong when growing, so I don't know the answer to that. But time will tell. We'll see if all of a sudden or if gradually it gets a slant to it. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, it does. It will be gradual. It would be a very, very gradual thing if it does. Because remember, there's a concrete slab under here which got really crooked because of the tree. And there was a shed and we tore it down. I think there's some early on videos of that. It was tore down right away when we purchased the property because it looked crooked, and anything crooked like that just makes everything look just off. So we've turned it into this awesome stone area. So a really cool serving table, or just a beautiful thing to look at. I have some other ideas here in regards to a bench along here, but I'm not ready to execute that or even try it right now. Although we do have 2, I don't know if they were shelves or whatever, but 2 pieces that are about 1 foot wide, or maybe 16 inches wide, and they got the nice bevel on, and the same stone, and they're long. They're like, I don't know, 10 feet long, or maybe 8 feet. 8 feet probably is more realistic, but they are long. They could be broken and made shorter. Okay, so another angle of our stone granite table. All natural stone used here. Tried to show all the broken edge. So we have a lot of types in there. And if you look close, I tried to leave some of them showing all the way around. There was a few cool ones that I hated to put into it because you're not going to see them as much. But right here was a really nice one, really cool, kind of a burgundy going on. And this one too, really cool. And then this one, this is a wild one. I don't know if that's a granite schist one. It's got a lot of formica in there. Really cool stuff. And then I'm sure that's a quartz right there. The quartz are boy, you hit them, they're brittle. They're really hard, but they're not flexible at all. Not that the granite's very flexible either, but I think it's got more flex than the quartz. So then there's some black ones in here, some Uba Tuba and some other ones. Okay, but this is the showpiece right there. And it is a polished and it's wet right now, so you can see the glare coming off it, but it's just beautiful stuff. Okay, on to our next project. I have another one already underway.